The Union flag of Scotland, known as the Union Jack, is a combination of other very important flags. According to Ptolemaios, it started off as St. George's Red Cross flag in the year 1270. In 1606, it was combined with the cross satire of St. Andrew, the patron saint of Scotland. That's the white cross on the blue background. After that, St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland, had his cross satire incorporated into the flag. That's the red diagonal. On the first day of 1801, the Union Jack flag as we know it today was created. The Union of Scotland and England happened in 1707, but was proposed and tried hundreds of times before this one. Throughout the 17th century, there was a lot of distrust and suspicion between the two countries that prevented the union from happening in the first place. The country of Wales had tried to form a union with England, but it never worked out. Scotland was afraid that the same thing would happen to them, so they simply just never wanted to unionize. England's fear was that the Scots would take sides with France. They were afraid that they would rekindle the odd alliance. England relied heavily on Scottish soldiers, and to have them turn and join ranks with the French would have been disastrous. One major turning point that left the Scots with no choice happened in the 1690s. Thousands of Scots invested their money in a plan to link the two oceans of the world by establishing an overland trading route between the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean. Almost every Scot who had any money in his or her pocket invested in the Darien scheme to establish a Scottish colony in Panama. According to Ben Jonson, the idea was poorly planned. The venture ended early in 1700 with significant loss of life and financial ruin for the Kingdom of Scotland. A lot of people were left bankrupt, with no other option than to try to unify with England. A few financial incentives appear to have convinced some Scottish MPs of the potential benefits of a union with England. A Scottish Parliament meeting voted to agree the union on January 16, 1707. That is when the Act of the Union was signed. The Act was not annually in effect until May 1, 1707. The Scottish Parliament was dissolved, and England and Scotland became one country. Scotland kept its independence with respect to its legal and religious systems, but coinage, taxation, sovereignty, trade, parliament, and flag became one. If we scroll down just a little bit, I'll go over this again using the pictures. The red cross of the St. George combined with the blue cross of St. Andrew resulted in the old Union flag. So that's what it was right here. This is popularly called the Union Jack, although strictly speaking, this only applies when it is flown on the jack staff of a warship. The Union flag that we recognize today did not appear until 1801, after another act of union when the old flag, combined with the red cross of St. Patrick of Ireland, was formed. And that's what we have here. 2007 marked the 300th anniversary of the Act of Union between England and Scotland. If we scroll down a little farther, I have provided a YouTube video of the history of the Union Jack, which you can look at on your own time.